All of you respond me in the chat box. My voice is clear. Am I audible? Okay. Thank you. All of you go through the screen. Write down. Question paper 2018. Business taxation assessment of firms. Write down. Profit and loss account of profit and loss account of SVM company, SVM company, a partnership firm, a partnership firm, a partnership firm for the year ending 31 3 2019 is as follows. 31 3 2019 is as follows. Draw up the profit and loss account. Particulars amount. Particulars amount. First write down on the debit side. Cost of goods sold 10 lakhs. Next, remuneration to partners 4 lakhs 49,000. Next, interest to partners at 18% per annum. 18. 18% per annum. 60,000. Next, municipal tax of house property. Municipal tax of house property 25,000. 25,000. Next, other expenses. Other expenses 2 lakhs 36,000. 2 lakhs 36,000. Net profit 2 lakhs 60,000. 2 lakhs 60,000. Now shift to credit side. Sales 18 lakhs 18. 18 lakhs. Next, rent from house property 60,000. Next, dividend 1,70,000. Both side total 20 lakhs 30,000. 20 lakhs 30,000. Write down below. Other information. Other information. A. Out of other expenses. Out of other expenses. Rupees 18,400. Rupees 18,400 is not deductible. Is not deductible under section 36, 38 of 1 and 43B. Under section 36, 38 of 1 and 43B. Next B. Second adjustment. On 15/1/2019, the firm pays the firm pays an outstanding GST, an outstanding GST liability of rupees 54,700 of the previous year, 17/18, 17/18, and and it has not been debited to it has not been debited to aforesaid profit and loss account. It has not been debited to aforesaid profit and loss account. AFORESAID. Aforesaid profit and loss account. Write down below. Calculate book profit, business profit, and gross total income. Gross total income. Gross total income. So this is the question we have. This question has been asked in Bangalore University exams, final year, business taxation 2018 on assessment of firms. Okay, let's get started with the solution. All of you, write down. Computation of book profit, business profit, and Gross total income for assessment year 2019-20. Okay, make down the columns. Particulars, amount, total. Okay, write down first. Net profit as per profit and loss account. Okay, what's the amount of net profit? 2,60,000. Add disallowed items. Add disallowed items. Okay, now go through the question. First from the debit side. First one, cost of goods sold. Of course, we all know cost of goods sold is a business oriented expenditure. Next, remuneration to partners. Write down. Remuneration to partners 4,49,000. Next, interest to partners at 18% per annum. So they are exceeding the limit. Interest on capital to partners exceeding 12%. So that is 60,000 into 6 by 18. Tell me the value. 20,000. Then next, municipal tax of house property. See, it belongs to other head, not to business. Right. Municipal tax of house property. So that is 25,000. Next, other expenses. So regarding other expenses, we have an adjustment. Out of the other expenses, rupees 18,400 is not deductible under section 36, 38 of 1 and 43B. So 18,400 is against the income tax rules. So write down other expenses under section 36, 38 of 1 and 43B. So that is 18,400. Next, net profit that has been already recorded. Okay, now could you please tell me the total from 1 to 4? 5,12,400. Yes. Now tell me the total. 7 lakhs
1,72,400.
7,72,400. Next, less disallowed items. And now we have to go by credit side one by one. Number one, sales. Of course, sales belongs to business. Next, rent from house property. It belongs to other head. So it is disallowed. Rent from house property. So that is 60,000. Next, dividend. So dividend is investment income, not business income. So it is disallowed. One lakh 70,000. Okay. So we're done with all the items on the credit side. So total will be 2 lakhs 30,000. Now this minus this, tell me the value.
5,42,400.
5,42,400. Now go through adjustments. Number one, out of the other expenses 18,400 recorded. And number two, on 15/1/19, see, underline, on 15/1/19, underline, the firm pays an outstanding GST liability of 54,700 of the previous year 17/18. So here that GST is belongs to 17/18 and it is paid in the year 18/19, that is 15/1/2019, and this amount is not debited to profit and loss account. Okay, not debited to profit and loss account. So now we have to debit GST. So GST is a business expenditure. So if it is a business expenditure, we have to deduct it. So write down less GST not debited to profit and loss account. So what's the amount? 54,700. I'm going to explain this again. GST adjustment. Please listen to me carefully. GST that belongs to 17/18. Okay, 17/18. So that was outstanding liability. They were not paying that in the year 2017/18, but they paid in the year 18/19, and to be more precise 15/1/2019. So it comes in 18/19 and we are following it for 19/20. So, and GST is a business expenditure, correct? And the GST is not debited to profit and loss account. They paid it, but they are not recorded in the profit and loss account. So since GST is a business expenditure and since they have not recorded, so we have to record it and we have to deduct it. 54,700. Now tell me the value. 4,87,700. Now what is this called as?
Book profit.
Yes, very good. Book profit. Because we are done with all the items now. 4,87,700. Okay, now go through the question. They asked us to calculate book profit, business profit, and gross total income. So we are done with book profit. Now to calculate business profit, what's the next step? Could you please tell me?
Less allowable remuneration under section 184.
Yes. Remuneration under section 184. So number 1, remuneration under section 40B. Okay. First condition, see the book profit is more than 3 lakhs. Correct? It is more than 3 lakhs. So both the conditions will be applied. So first condition. On the first 3 lakhs of BP, book profit, in brackets 1,50,000 or 90% of 3 lakhs, whichever is higher. So answer will be 2 lakhs 70,000. Second condition, on the balance 60%. So 60% of, okay, tell me what's the balance? 1 lakh?
87,700.
1,87,700. Okay, now tell me 60%.
1,12,016.
1,12,620. Okay, A plus B. 3,82,620. Number 2, actual remuneration to partners. So they have not given anything regarding partners. So all the partners are considered as working partners. So now tell me what is the actual remuneration given to the partners? 4 lakhs 49,000. Okay, now remuneration payable 1 or 2, whichever is lower. So value will be 3 lakhs 80,620. So now tell me the value.
1,05,000.
1 lakh
5,080.
1 lakh 5,080. So this is what we call taxable income of the firm from business or business profit. So that is our second answer. Book profit we are done, business profit we are done, and now remaining is gross total income. So write down. Next, computation of gross total income. Particulars amount. Okay, first one, income from business, that is 1,05,008. So that is done. Now go by credit side of the profit and loss account. Sales, that has been included. Rent from house property. So income from house property. So regarding this, we have an adjustment, 60,000 minus, and in the question they have given municipal tax, correct? So municipal tax is relating to house property. So that should be deducted as well. 25,000 and then minus 30%. So 60,000 minus 25,000. Answer will be 35,000. Correct? And in the 35,000, deduct 30%. And then tell me the. So answer will be 24,500. Okay, next one. Dividend. And this dividend we don't know whether this dividend is earned from Indian company or foreign company. Income from other sources. So it is treated as dividend from Indian company. So dividend from Indian company is exempted. Dividend from Indian company is exempted. So we are done with all the incomes. Now tell me the total.
1,29,500.
So this becomes gross total income. Yes. So if you have any doubts, any queries, please feel free to ask. So from yesterday's question and today's question, only one difference. Okay, that is income from house property. Hmm? Directly, and they have given in the question rent from house property. Okay, so if it is rent from house property, you have to take the consider the amount minus municipal tax minus 30%. In yesterday's question, there was no municipal tax. So directly we have deducted 30% deduction. But in this question, municipal tax is given. So rent from house property is 60,000 and minus municipal tax and then minus 30% standard deduction under section 24, that is 30%. Yes, yes, that is assumed as dividend from Indian company. If it is earned from foreign company, then they will mention dividend from foreign company. If it is not yes, it is from Indian company. A- and dividend whatever earned from Indian company is always exempted. Is always exempted. Yes, exempted till 10 lakhs. Any more doubts? Any more queries? So it's a very simple question, very simple solution. What you all have to pursue is observation and application. That's it. A little focus, a little patience. That's it. You can easily solve the solution in a matter of 10 minutes.